Many celebrities like Mercy Johnson, Regina Daniels, Destiny Etiko, just to name a few, are supporting this young lady who is called Mrs. Victoria Edenoji after she decided to sue this hospital because of negligence. She said the negligence of the hospital is what made her husband to pass on. Welcome back to this channel, guys. You do not want to miss out on any latest updates we are going to be giving you all, so why not please hit the subscribe button. Without wasting any more of your time, let's dive into this video. Well, there is this man. He was actually not feeling fine, so he was taken to the hospital. His name was Mr. Kelvin Edenoji, and his wife, Mrs. Victoria Edenoji, has decided to sue this hospital where her husband, was undergoing treatment. I want you all to listen to this and please leave your genuine thoughts right down in the comment section below. Do you think it is the hospital's fault, or do you think it was just meant to happen? Guys, like we all know, it's true that people pass on, but we can all attest to the fact that some people passed on due to negligence, either from their side or from the hospital side. This woman talked about the fact that her husband has always had thyroid gland inflammation. Yes, he has not been fine since they got married, but this thing has not been disturbing him until lately. She said she knew about him because his right thyroid gland was always inflamed, but so he was always coming to this hospital for his treatments. You understand? So when he came to this hospital for treatment, the doctors decided that this man was supposed to undergo surgery. So on the day of the surgery, they actually came to the hospital. When they came, the doctor who was actually supposed to take care of this case was nowhere to be found. They kept on calling the man, you get? They kept on calling the man, but the nurses kept on calling him. The man was like, they should hold up. So this doctor was supposed to perform the surgery on Saturday, and he finally did it on Monday. When he did it on Monday, this young lady, after getting married to her husband, the husband passed on Tuesday, early morning after the surgery. The husband was just 32 years of age. He passed on the 24th of January, 2023. And we are talking about this today because the woman has finally decided to sue the hospital. This man passed on due to his thyroid gland surgery for his truth. So this woman says that she actually was seeing her husband taking his last breath. She was calling the nurses like, what is going on? This is what is happening to my husband. They were calling the doctor, and the doctor said he could not come at the moment. Well, this woman and her husband have been constantly visiting this hospital. This is the hospital that has been following the man up throughout his entire journey, because he has always had this thyroid thing, even though the thing has not been this serious. You get? So she's saying that this hospital has been the health maintenance organization taking care of her husband. So there is this man who is the chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association in Rivers State. His name happens to be Dr. Robinson. He says, Dr. Robinson is saying that it is not actually the waste of time that made the man to pass on. It is not because they performed the surgery on Monday instead of Saturday that made him pass on. He's saying that there are the little complications that came up during it that made him to pass on. This woman keeps insisting on the fact that while they were there at the hospital on Saturday, she was seeing the way her husband was reacting. She called the nurses and everyone, but the nurses could do nothing about it because they were not the ones who were supposed to perform the surgery. So while they called the doctor, he could not still make it. He said he could not make it. RIP to this man who passed on just few days after his wedding. Guys, do you think that the hospital should be held responsible, or it was just meant to happen? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below.